everything that's going on in the world right now is kind of slowing things down. So where are you at with your career? You know, you talked about getting this next fight date and all. What's in the cards for you when it comes to your MMA?
You know, I'm gonna fight Stipe Miocic one last time, and then I'm gonna be done with this whole thing. You know, I love the sport, and I'm a competitive guy. You know it.
Oh
But
yeah, oh yeah.
getting away from competition is gonna be tough. But I know that to win the heavyweight championship again is to be the right way to go out. And Stipe and I have a fantastic trilogy. He's a wrestler himself,
Yeah.
very respectful guy, firefighter, tough guy, you know, but I need to be the champion as I'm done with this thing. So I'm starting to put my camp together. You know, obviously you and I have spoken. You're going to play a massive part in that, which is huge for me because I got to get back to wrestling. And I got to get back to guys like you, Kerry, who are actually going to be able to tell me that ain't enough. You know, that ain't enough. You know, and I have Bob and my coaches do, but I need to have those like Jamil. When I was making 205, Jamil would come to do the weight cuts with me.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't enough, he'd say that ain't enough. You know, Sean Bunch does my weight cuts with me. And if he thinks, DC, you got to get back in for a little bit before we go home, you know, you got to do that. But you got to have those guys that knew you before all the fame and all the money and all the attention to really put you in your place. And I think you know me in a way that if I'm wrestling and I ain't doing enough, you're going to tell me I'm not doing enough. And I'm putting together a great camp for this last fight. And I can't wait. I can't wait to get ready. Everything's having to take a back seat, you know, to trying to prepare. And the fight is going to fall at a perfect time to where when I'm done, I can get right back to the kids at Gilroy High School and the wrestling team and starting to try to go and chase down that state championship.
Yeah. So that's awesome. And, you know, we're all behind you and we're, you know, everybody's going to do what we can. I know I told you that anything I can do, I'm there. So, you know, talk a little bit about Gilroy and how you got there and, you know, what you're building there.
So this is, you know, I'm the head coach at the Gilroy High School wrestling team. And I've got clubs. Like this is my club, Daniel Cormier Wrestling. I've got at AKA. And now my kids are starting to go to one high school. So it's centralized, right? Before the kids were just spreading out around San Jose, Gilroy, and different places. Now we're hoping that the club from Gilroy and AKA, hopefully at a point we can come together and become state champions. But we've got a fantastic coaching staff there. We've got great athletes, great kids. And we had a girl yesterday, Emily Padno. She committed to McKendree College in Illinois, which is one of the best women's programs in the country. So in the 2 years that we've taken over, now we have 11 kids that have gone to wrestling college on scholarships, which is why you want to coach. So I think we have a great program. We have a real good returning core. We have 11 kids coming back from last year's team, and we also have like some really good freshmen. So we're going to be tough. I mean, you know, the Buchanan High School team in Clovis is so crazy good right now that they're scoring almost 300 points in the state meet, you know. So we're a little bit behind. And when you're behind like that, you got to work harder to catch it. But I have all the confidence in the world that, you know, me and Deron Wynn and Bill Newton, who was an All-American at Cal State Bakersfield, Bunch, Kretschmer, Kyle Porter, who wrestled at the University of Wyoming, whose kid is a stud going to Indiana, Nick Piccinini, and now Jacoby Smith. I think that with this group of guys, we can propel these kids, give them the confidence and the skill that they're going to need to go and catch and pass everybody that's ahead of us.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. You know, it's been fun to watch. And obviously when I was coaching, had a strong connection with those guys and followed through. And now on the other side, being able to watch them and seeing those stars get the job done. So it's been exciting. So
thank you.